Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Mana. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time, we reached the free city of Maya after a harrowing and exciting escape from the Jad Fortress, where we were held prisoner by the dangerous beast men who are like werewolves or something. Now, although we can go out of town, the story wants us to go talk to this feller first. So we've heard talk about some kind of alchemist named Bon Voyage. Could that be who lives in this house? Are you Bon Voyage? I'm Bon Voyage's sister, Bonsoir. I think that's Soir, right? My brother says he's an alchemist, but he's just a regular inventor. He's never meddled with metals, after all. Oh, so he's not a full metal alchemist, like the Full Metal Hugger might be if it was an alchemist. Look, never mind. Strange inventions are scattered around. Probably best to leave them alone. See, his place looks a little bit like my place, as far as... This is the video game version of a sloppy house. You've got a unique character model, to say that much.
Yes, hello. I am Bon Voyage, and you are? Oh, never mind. It hardly matters. You simply must see my invention. Wait for me in the backyard.
It doesn't matter what your name is, apparently. But it's not Bon Voyage, it's Von Voyage, you see? It's like a play on words, sort of.
You want to know what this is, right? Right? Just wait.
Just wait.
There's only one easy way to Volsena from Maya, and that's the bridge. It's down the treacherous Golden Road, and it's full of monsters. Hardly an effective or safe travel route. However...
You could always blow up everyone with my cannon and then travel across that bridge.
Behold! With my new deluxe super cannon, you can reach it in one blast! It's the latest model, and I'm almost done. So, what do you think?
Well, I mean, in the world of mana, cannon travel makes sense, so I'm sure they won't have any kind of strange response. Head to Volsena. No, never mind. I guess we don't respond to him. Like, I thought we'd have a little dialogue with... One thing, it'll be Angela getting almost all the responses because she's the primary. There doesn't seem to be anything going on where Angela will speak, but only if Duran is not in your party because he has highest priority, and then after that, like Chrono Trigger styles. Like, whoever your lead character is, they almost always get the dialogue. Up to and including the fact that when we eventually face off with, like, you know, the Crimson Wizard way later in the game, I'm pretty sure we won't get to hear Duran's speech to the Crimson Wizard because we'll be hearing Angela's speech instead. But, apparently nobody has a little speech to talk to Bon Voyage at this point, so... Bon Voyage. I keep saying Bon Voyage. There's an obvious reason why. What can we do without the Priest of Light? What can we do without the Priest of Light there? He has betrayed darkness. He has betrayed light. I'm from Boston. How to escape battles. Just reset the console until you don't encounter any enemies. Oh, if the boundary is red, you cannot escape the battle. So I mean, other than boss fights, I hadn't thought to try to escape from one. I guess maybe there are unescapable fights. Anyway, here's the Golden Road. This ended up being the place where I did an absurd amount of off-screening because it's a place where those seeds drop, but not until later. I didn't do a lot of off-screening here in the short term.
I said I wouldn't go back to Volsena until I defeated that Crimson Wizard.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to
Gotta
deal.
go back without even changing my class.
Oh well, kissy pose. Like, I'm glad Duran got a little bit of dialogue for his story and quest, but Angela and Charlotte don't seem that concerned. Charlotte doesn't even know anything about Angela and Duran's backstories because I think they kind of... Duran tells Angela what his story is when they first meet, and I guess we can assume Angela tells Duran her story, but... and now the phrase "her story" stuck in my head because it's just not worth explaining the context, but at one point I was encouraged to use the word "her story" instead of history because, women's struggles and history is important too, so it shouldn't be history, it should be her story. And it was a thing that happened. Hey, you haven't seen a weird cactus thing around here, have you? I've been looking all over for it. People say the good things happen when you talk to the cactus, but he's shy. He doesn't stay in one place for long. Hey, you're traveling, all right? Keep an eye out for that little cactus. And this is where the idea of the little cactus is introduced. And I believe this is the earliest that it can start showing up. Because somewhere in this zone, we will find the little cactus. And not this zone, like the beach. This is more like where we can land here once we've got Gamera. Because we'll be getting Gamera later. Oh yeah, we will. For now, though, keep an eyes peeled for a little cactus, I guess. Beware of darts. Rex Start Eskimo Spy.
Joke.
We sure murdered those adorable little chibi animals. Ooh, there's a whole hidden zone back here. Only hidden if you don't pay attention to what the map shows you should be able to get to. And actually it looks like this is someplace you can land after failing to make a series of jumps for treasure from somewhere else. Oh, here we go. Is this contents of that thing going to be worth it? It seems unlikely. But it's like little hidden things like this are just kind of a neat thing that they added for this version. Yeah, it's candy, so that's not exactly game-changing treasure. Alright, let's get back to the main story here. Avoid those guys. Ahead, the writing is too chipped to make out.
Be careful! This could get ugly.
You wish it was gonna get ugly. Oh, I guess they're still fighting that rabbite. Good job, guys.
I know what to do.
It's zombies. See, I didn't notice one of them going for an attack called Poison Cloud before I got poisoned, but I got poisoned. Well, you know what? We got medical herbs. Let's just use them.
Here we go.
Had it already worn off him, or did that affect both of them? Not sure. Either way, I don't think it's probably not necessary to use items to deal with that status. It's not that bad in this game, but it can be pretty bad early in the game, I suppose.
Don't worry, I've got this.
You wish you had this.
That's what I call power.
That's what I call power, Volume 6. So there's a whole little path down here. I guess I'll show it off once. It's basically just a bunch of encounters with rabbits. I suppose I don't know that there's no treasures over here. Because
The enemy.
enemy rabbit agents. They're spying for foreign governments.
All done.
But I've been through this screen quite a few times off screen when I was... Rabbites drop item seeds, so that was an encounter I was trying to get. But I don't know that I remember where every single little flashy yellow light treasure is that we might want to explore.
Watch out!
Whoa. It's sneak attacks. This is not an encounter I was bothering to fight off screen because those bat guys do not drop. So I'd kind of forgotten that there was even a fight there because I never went and did it. Alright, so hide. He can use a hide bracer. Apparently the ladies can't. Yeah. Only he can use a hide bracer. I guess this is dudes can enjoy the hide bracer, which does what exactly? It gives 2 defense and 3 magic defense.
How's that?
This will be how's that?
Aw, it's just getting started.
20 lucre. Hey, Roman, where's the lucre? But this just takes us back to here, which you may recognize as a place we've already been. Let's avoid these guys.
This enemy in no time.
Next.
I guess you actually defeated one because we did get a little experience. We'll avoid the zombies because it's the toughest fight of the area. And still looking for this cactus to show up. Oh, there it is. She thinks it's cute. She knows it's sexy. It's got the looks. It's good luck to talk to it, Angela. You didn't say anything. Next prize, view... Okay, little cactus. Search for the mysterious moving plant Little Cactus on your journey. Check all the towns and caves you find, since you never know what will turn up. Then every time you find him, you'll get a stamp. The more stamps you get, the better the prizes you'll receive. So it literally is like the stamps from Super Shell Monster Story, because you're just getting stamps from this cactus. Confirm how many times you've come across a little cactus and what prizes you'll receive by pressing blah, 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 blah. So we've got 1 of 50, and every 5 stamps you get a prize, and our next prize is view undiscovered treasure boxes. Although I've gotten that prize in my off-screening, and I don't understand how it works. Like, I don't feel like I can see the... Search for little cactus across the map. You can view the number of sightings you've earned. View undiscovered treasure boxes. Get a discount in shop. Occasional double boost to experience. Time needed to escape from battle now halved. That's actually kind of handy. Residents free of charge. Now, inns are not expensive in this game, and money is not hard to come by, so that's not that big of a deal. But 20% discount in shops might be a little bit more. More items appear, and resetting training points half off at the night market. Okay. View undiscovered treasure boxes and little cactus sightings. Okay. Occasional 2 times boost to experience. Again. Oh, occasional 3 times boost. Higher chance of good yields from seeds. That's one of the more important ones. Then obtain little cactus ring and gain the little cactus chain ability. So I don't think it's just like game-changing stuff, but... Are those zombies attacking the Chopin? Because that would kind of make sense if they were. Unless it's some kind of zombie Chopin. Chopin.
Don't worry, I've got this. How's that? That was easy.
There we go. I can save the game here. I think we're actually getting pretty close to... Yeah, like if we wanted to jump up 3 levels... I guess I did just enough off-screening here at some point that I, well, I'll tell you what, if nothing else, it'd be a good chance for us to see... Did I get the... MP boost? Jad Noble Chain ability. Let's find out if I actually got that by loading a new slot. And I'm thinking I didn't. I'll have to remember to get that on it. Maybe I did. It's driving me nutty now. I'll feel a certain degree of relief if it turns out I have that on all these other slots. And that I just forgot that I did get that. Yeah, I didn't do the apparently I missed that. So yeah, I didn't rescue the nobleman when I went through off screen. I just kind of missed it. So we lost a chain ability. I'll have to get that. I mean, I'm not going to go back. Like, if you actually look here, it's going to get ridiculous. But when I was grinding for seeds, we eventually have a slot where at level 38. I'm not going to lose all of that because that was like, a whole afternoon of grinding while watching, movies and stuff, trying to get item seeds and whatnot. I'm not undoing all of that. But for a 10 boost to MP is, she's already got 268 MP, so like what percentage boost is she really getting if I use, there's not that many slots to be used either. Right now she's got hit point boost and break armor. There's harder for enemies to target, chance enemies could do 0 damage. Yeah, break armor and HP boost are the only group ones that we've got right now, but arguably those are both better than anything we would get by just having 10 MP. So mostly I just feel bad because from a completionist point of view, I feel bad that I missed it. It also means I missed a Cup of Wishes, but I'm okay with that. Maybe I got the Cup of Wishes and just didn't bother to talk to the guy. That's possible. Because I was definitely playing through that part in a bit of a hurry, not paying attention. Not reading dialogue out loud. So Stone Split Gap. Now you see that's the bridge that Duran crossed at the end of his flashback. Well, these are the red ones. Red ones sometimes have items.
Get out of my way before I break you.
You.
Take this.
I think we're getting stronger.
Did we all just level up? I'm on a different, no. I'm on a different save slot now, after all. One where we didn't rescue that nobleman. So, whoopsie there. Eep. I didn't even notice what that's like magic rope. I didn't even notice what that treasure was. That's the problem. You just got to get asleep at the wheel because the treasures are so minor that you don't notice you've missed a nobleman. All right. So let's cross the bridge and go meet the King of Valsena. Duran's a little bit disappointed that he's going to break his oath, but it appears to be what needs to happen for the good of the world, so here's the bridge. Can I just ignore these monsters, please? Oh, looks like I can.
Who goes there?
Hmm?
It's the princess.
What?
Princess Angela, you are charged with treason and sentenced to death by Her Majesty the True Queen.
I'm not 100% clear, because they were just a generic sprite in the Super Famicom version. I didn't think about it too much, but now that they have individual haircuts, at least, you kind of wonder, like, sometimes, do any of these, like, Magic Guard members, like, know Angela personally and have a personal relationship with her? Because they're all pretty much ready to kill her on the spot.
What? Why? What did I do?
Well, you didn't
Wait.
die when they
What are you
wanted you
doing?
to.
Oh no, Angela! You're a criminal? That's bad.
Criminal? Like, L is not an R
You are all
to just be
enemies of
replaced
the
with
kingdom.
W's.
Hey, bring out those magic devices. We'll trap them on the bridge.
Oh, it's like a Garrett Deception 2. We're going to use a magical device.
Huh?
And now this battle was a huge pain in the butt on the Super Famicom. We'll see what it's like here. This game just
Seriously?
generally
You
seeming
can't leave me
easier.
here. I'm not going to die.
Yeah,
in
okay,
these
so it is
dirty
boss battles.
clothes.
You can't...
No way. Ugh. I will get through this alive. You'll see.
So it makes a huge difference that you can see those attacks and dodge them. Because I still remember this being a frustrating boss battle that involved off-screen grinding when Bobo and I did it together. Because these things' attacks do a lot of damage, whereas now... I can avoid their stuff. It's attacking Charlotte for some reason. Oh, by the way, I believe didn't make that big a deal out of it, but this is the first time Angela's ever used magic, isn't it?
Why do we have to fight both of them at one? Pick one and focus your attack.
And we're not doing that mostly because I'd have to go in and change the settings on Duran, who's automatically set to attack whoever I'm not attacking. But that actually works out fine here.
Hurry and destroy the one that's left. You'll regret this. You wish.
So, pretty easy. I mean, even if I had an overlevel, that's pretty easy. Although Carly is upsettingly just a little short of leveling up.
Everyone, retreat!
She said, oh, not Ack. Come on, game. JC, it's a bomb.
I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Oh.
No kidding. Leave it to Altanish mages to mess everything up.
That doesn't help, Duran.
Well, maybe you should have just collapsed right along with that bridge. Oh, jeez. Get a womb, you two. Ugh. Do either of you dum-dums know why Alterna magicians are here?
Well, they were here. Carly's response is odd. Like, so yeah, apparently it's official, like, canon in this series that Duran and Angela are kind of romantically, or like have a romantic interest that develops over the course of the game, I guess. That just seemed like him being a dick. And like her, like she was like, oh, this is all my fault, like trying to get people to comfort her, and then immediately turning when they don't. But I don't think we've hit a point where it really makes sense to say, get a room, you two. No, I can't unpause. Hold on, where's it? Trying to get my thumbs to work here.
Alterna is preparing to invade other kingdoms to search for the mana stones. If the mages are here, we can bet there's a mana stone nearby. We need to find the Hero King as soon as possible and ask him where the stone and its elemental are.
I hear you're the one with the demonic. And the elemental.
How are we supposed to get to Valsena without a bridge?
Well, you got magical holy bolts and shit. Can't you fly? And where the fuck is Fairy? She was shooting us across a gap before. Yeah, we literally flew across a big gap before. I guess she borrowed Lumina's power or something. I don't know. But no, that's not going to be an option. This bridge is out. We no longer have this route into Valsena. Can't imagine. Is there anyone we met earlier in this video who might be able to help us figure this out? Who is talking about ways to get to Valsena? Look for leads in Maya. Well, I guess we can do that, but
maybe there's another route we can use to reach Valsena. We have to stop Alterna from attacking somehow.
I'm gonna need a lot more experience if I want to change my class to being good boyfriend. Oh, this should level this thing up to level 2. Obtain candy. A shade icon. Berry walnut and rich incense. Rich creamy incense. I don't know, but some of the items that you get out of the magic pot, I don't even know what they do. Magic pot now level 2. Higher chance of enemies dropping seeds. Seeds have a higher chance of yielding good items. That's pretty cool. But before we deal with that, let's check on this theory I had. That the little cactus was over here. I thought I remembered finding little cactus. Yep. You can't find him here for the very first time. You've got to find that one scripted little cactus. And now I found little cactus. Cool. Cool beans. Find me 3 more times for prize. Oh yeah. You know the prize and you find a little cactus. Or maybe you don't. You could. All of those pieces of paper collectively say Free City Maya. You have prize for finding little cactus, you get to trip balls, dude. thought I already opened this chest. Very well. I guess I found one like a similar little corner over there. You just hanging out all night watching the water prison? You're looking for mana stones, huh? Reckon His Majesty, His Highness, the King of Alterna knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Well, they'll sleep when they're dead, but they can still save their game.
Welcome.
And we'll do that right here on this slot. Well, when we come back next time, the game wants us to go talk to Von Boyage. But there's a whole other path on the Golden Road we didn't explore. I'd be curious to see what's down there, even as I'm torn in two by the knowledge that I left that poor nobleman stuck in a cell. In a way, this is even worse than missing that one iron bangle, because, well, A, this is a unique skill I can't find anywhere else, so it is worse than missing an iron bangle in Final Fantasy XIII, but B, so it's a skill that I would never have used, but it's going to bother me not to have it. And also, apparently it means that that nobleman is stuck in prison forever. Hopefully somebody will let him out when, eventually, I think Jad stops being, owned and controlled by the Beastmen. I'm not really sure. So hopefully somebody will let that guy out of prison that we missed. And that person will be rewarded, assuming that guy is still alive, with MP plus 10 as a permanent ability, but only if they're willing to use one of their permanent ability slots to equip it. Anyway, yeah, when I come back next time, I think we're going to run down the Golden Road and see what would have happened if we had knocked on to the Stone Split Gap, because it leads to another town as well. The game didn't really indicate for us to go to, but I suppose we can try and see what happens next time. Bye-bye, guys.